It's a hard life, the life of a trader. Many, many miles do I walk across the plains of Anatolia. But I have to make a living. I have to make a way to get food on the table, to feed my family back home. I see all these strange people over here. You're not from the future, are you? Have you really come to visit this time, huh? Are you sure you want to see what time this is? I mean, the life of an Ottoman trader is not at all entertaining. It's just grinding, 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 yes? Well, maybe you're interested in some of the goods that I have, yes? Yes, actually, while you're here... Yes, may I interest you in some of the finest silks all the way from Anatolia, yes? Only the Sultan is worthy of such wonderful luxury. Or may I interest you in some of my beautiful, beautiful silks all the way from Persia, yes? Brought in from the finest distilleries, yes? All the way for your enjoyment, yes? Or how about I interest you in some wonderful oil, yes? Oil to light up your lamps at night, to give you warmth in the cold, yes? No? You're not interested in any of the goods, huh? You're just interested to just see what my life is like? How much for the silk? There we have a buyer. Yes, okay. I will make all of you buy my goods soon enough, all right?
I'm not gonna buy it.
So I see you interesting future people want to come and see what my life is like. The life of Latif, the 8th, yes? All right, fine. My great-grandfather, going back 8 generations, was a great astronomer. Unfortunately, his discovery went wrong. Everybody laughed at him. And so my great-grandfather, going back 8 generations, was actually a great pirate. Ah, yes. He would sail the Mediterranean Sea in search of trade and riches, yes? These were the glory days of the Latif family, yes? But all of that changed. All of this changed as the years went by and by. And the Ottoman Empire has slowly been getting more and more poverty-stricken. It got so bad, that the Sultan, Mahmud, he had an idea to reform the empire, to make us more like the Europeans. Oh! Come on, say it with me. Oh! Yes! It is terrible! And so now, the new Sultan introduced something called the Tanzimat reforms. They made turbans illegal. Now we're not allowed to wear turban. Instead, we now wear these things called the fez. And the fez is literally just a little hat that has now become fashion. This is really almost the last straw between us becoming more like the Europeans. Next thing you know, we're going to be dressing like them, yes? Next thing you know, we're going to be speaking like them. Hopefully that day does not come. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the year 1842, and the Tanzimat reforms by the Sultan's son, 𝐤𝐿 is already underway. We now have to wear these fezes. Who knows the future for the empire? And of course, you're probably wondering more about my attire, yes? You want me to explain it, yes? So, this over here, as I said, is called a fez. Can you all say fez, yes? Fez. Good. The fez is literally a little hat that you put on your head like this. And it's designed because there is no little peak. All the Europeans want to wear their peaks. That would be the last straw. No. The Sultan made sure that the hat is not too European, and so of course there's no peak here, so when we pray in the direction of Mecca, our head can touch the ground. So this is why the fez is designed like this. And of course, only when you've made pilgrimage all the way to Mecca, the holy city, do you have the right to wear the black tassels on the fez. So this is a great symbol that I have made the pilgrimage all the way to the great holy city of Mecca. Don't they look so lovely? Anyway, I digress. And of course, we like to wear our little coat over here. It is a symbol of the Ottomans, you know. Even before Tanzimat reforms, we all wore these little, well, I guess you could call it a little jacket, waistcoat, whatever you want to call it. And it always reaches no lower than the waist over here. And of course, I wear little leg wraps. Great fashion in Ottoman Empire, yes? Don't they look so lovely, huh? Beautiful. Anyway, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, there's not much else I can offer you. I'm just a very humble, poor trader, yes?
You need to iron yours.
I need to iron my leggings? Does it look like I can afford an iron? Unfortunately not.
You can swap your shoes for an
However, ladies and gentlemen, since you want to know what it's like to be in the life of an Ottoman trader from 1842, how about we have a few people, well, come and join me up here and see what it's like to be an Ottoman. All right, volunteers, hands up, yes? Oh, and welcome to Snow into Steam, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Anyway, where were we? You over there, come on up, my friend. Let's see another volunteer. You over there, come on up. Let's see you as well. Come on up. And you, my friend, come. I'm still taller than you. Come on up, come on up. Oh, you brought your trades to goods. I mean, your goods to trade. How much you selling this dog for, huh?
5,000.
5,000? You must be out of your mind.
20 silks.
That dog is only worth about not even 1 silk. Remember, these silks are the finest all the way from Persia, yes? Huh. You must be the Sultan's daughter, huh? Anyway, my volunteers, come, stand in front of me by my side, yes? This is fine. We cannot have them looking like this if they want to be an Ottoman trader, yes? You need to look the part, yes? So I will go and fetch your attire, yes? Give me 1 minute. So line up in front of me like this. 1, 2, nice straight line, yes? Don't worry, my friend. So, I have over here another fez, yes? You'll want to try wear the fez, yes? So, first volunteer, step up. Back of the line. Next one. It looks so wonderful on you, my friend. Very nice. Back of the line. You'd like 2? Remember, my friends, these things are not free, all right? You'll be owing me afterwards, all right? Next one. No, I have a bigger one for you. Yes, this one. Yes. Back of the line.
My hoodie's not enough big.
There we are. And one for you as well. Oh no, he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. We will convert it soon enough. So So my Ottoman traders, you're all ready to do some trading, yes? One thing you must know is, remember, since the Tanzimat reforms, even our flag has changed. So you need to know what the flag looks like.
Oh, my hat's red
Right.
again.
All right, you see the flag here. Stand in line, my friend, stand in line. You see the flag? This is the new flag that the empire is now using, yes? It's at least we kept the moon and the star, but now it's all red. It used to be a beautiful green, but red. Anyway, I better not do that for the result. Anyway, so my traders, you're ready to start trading, to go on far journeys, far and wide, to go and sell your goods, yes? But it's night time, we first have to sleep, all right? Sorry! However, there is one little tradition, my friends, that we do over here in Turkey. It is a beautiful tradition before we go to sleep, yes? You want to know what it is? Any guesses as to what this tradition is, yes? You eat a turkey. No, what else do you think, yes? We fight people? No, we can't fight people, we need to trade with them. How are we going to trade with them if they're all beaten up, yes? Unless we sell medical supplies, that's actually, you're a future businessman, huh? Look at this man, huh? No, my traders. We have a little tradition of storytelling, yes? You all want to hear a story, huh?
Yeah.
All right, it's getting nearly time to set up the camp, but I think we have time for a little story. All right, sit in a circle around me, like this, a nice little circle, a semicircle, just like the flag, yes? A nice semicircle, yes? Yes, there, you sit there, there. Very good, very good. So, there is a little tradition that started long ago. There is this book called 1001 Nights. And this tale goes that each night you tell a new story, yes? So today I'm going to tell you a nice story, yes? Basically, any of you guys know the story of Sinbad, yes? Sinbad the sailor? No? Yes? It's a bit like what happens in Sinbad. There was this porter, this very poor man, and he was lamenting as to how poor he is. Oh, is the fence keep falling off, huh? Don't worry, you can keep it on your lap. That's fine, that's fine. And so what would happen is Sinbad the porter lamented to Allah about how poor he is and what a struggle it is to be so poor, and how come the rich people stay rich. And of course, Sinbad the sailor, he had the same name, yes, overheard the poor porter, and he came down to the man and said, "Don't you worry, my friend, I used to be as poor as you are, but I went on many, many journeys and adventures. So I tell you what, I tell you a story, and I will give you a bit of gold in order to come back the next day and I tell you my next voyage, yes?" And for 7 days, Sinbad the sailor let the porter come back to tell him a new story, each time giving him gold to make him return back. So 1001 Nights, Sinbad the sailor is 7 of those stories from there. But it is not that night yet. We're all the way on this night where I tell you the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Where is the music? So, boys and girls, we'll do questions afterwards, all right? So, boys and girls, a trade offer over there. I've got a few silks for the dog.
He ain't for sale.
I will buy him eventually.
Over my dead body.
Can be arranged.
You can buy it for
Anyway,
free.
where was I? Oh yes, the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. So the story begins with a merchant who was the richest man in the land. And this merchant had 2 sons, Qasim and Ali Baba. And so this merchant decided to divide the wealth between his 2 sons, yes? And so when the merchant died, Qasim ran to the wealth and he tried to get as much as he could. and he married a beautiful wife who was rich. And so 𝐿𝐭𝐤 moved into a wonderful palace where he spent his days in luxury and refinement. But 𝐿𝐭𝐤, on the other hand, lived a very poor life. He inherited not much, and so what he did was he married a very poor lady, a very, very poor woman, and he spent the life of a woodcutter, cutting wood all day just to get food on the table. Very much like what I do with all my trading, yes? Anyway, and so the story goes that 𝐿𝐭𝐤 was one day busy chopping all the wood to get some wood to trade. And he saw something in the distance, something interesting, yes? He saw by the entrance of a cave 40 thieves standing by the entrance. And so what he saw was the leader of the thieves stood in front of all the thieves, and he said, "Open sesame." And so the cave opened, and the thieves, all 40 of them, went in, and the cave closed. Ali Baba was confused. He wondered, how is this possible? How did this happen? But just before he had time to think, the thieves came back out of the cave as the door opened, and they went away, and it closed. And then the thieves turned to the door and said, "Close sesame," and the cave closed. And so, of course, Ali Baba waited for the thieves to all go away, and he thought he'd try it out for himself. So he went to the cave, making sure the thieves were long gone, and he stood at the entrance and he said, "Open sesame!" And the cave opened. As he walked inside the cave, you know what he saw, huh? Come back next week to find out. Bye-bye! Goodbye!
Bye-bye. He's a con artist.
I will tell you the rest of the story for a few coins, yes? I know you have some coins in there.
I think I have something.
Don't worry, my friends. The beautiful value of wisdom and stories is worth nothing like gold. Oh, a dog biscuit? I will sell later. All right, I will tell the rest of the story. Oh, a coin. Is this real? What is a rand? This is not valuable. So, boys and girls, sit down again, my friends, all right? Come sit down. We're going to resume the story, yes? As Ali Baba entered the cave, he saw with his own eyes piles of gold and jewels and riches beyond his imagination, yes? Ali Baba knew that this was a great discovery. So he knew that he didn't want to make too much of a dent in the gold, and he was an honest and kind man. He just took one small gold purse, went back out and said, "Close sesame," and the cave closed shut. And so, of course, he wanted to go now weigh this new wealth that he found in the cave with his wife. So he went to his brother 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐶's palace to weigh the gold. But he kept it a secret. He didn't want people to figure this out, because who knows what corrupted minds up there would go and try steal it all for themselves. However, 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐶's wife was smart, and she put a bunch of wax on the scales as he weighed the gold. She thought, what is this person trying to weigh, huh? This poor farmer and woodcutter? What on earth could he be trying to weigh? So I will stick wax here, and maybe whatever he's weighing will stick to the scales, and I will see what it is. And so 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐶's wife had this clever plan. And of course, as Ali Baba and his wife left, she found a gold coin stuck to the wax. Oh, it did not go down well. She told 𝐿𝐴𝐶 about what she found. 𝐿𝐴𝐶 demanded from Ali Baba that he tells him what he has found. Ali Baba had no choice but to tell his brother 𝐿𝐴𝐶 of the cave. 𝐿𝐴𝐶 was overjoyed with excitement that he decided to go all the way to the cave to go see himself. And as he went to the cave, he said the magic word, "Open sesame," and the cave opened and 𝐿𝐴𝐶 went in. all the gold and riches were now 𝐿𝐼𝐻's. However, in 𝐿𝐼𝐻's excitement, he forgot the words, the magic words to open the cave again. 𝐿𝐼𝐻 was stuck inside the cave. And later the thieves came to go find their treasures, only to find 𝐿𝐼𝐻 sitting there waiting. So the thieves killed him, they chopped him into 4 pieces. And so, of course, Ali Baba realized that his brother has been missing for a while. So Ali Baba went all the way back to the cave to find out his brother. And he found his dead brother. This was bad. He needed to bury his brother, but no one could find out how he died, else they would question him. So he took it back, and his wife organized for a certain sewsman, Baba Mustafa, to come and sew up 𝐿𝐼𝐻. 𝐿𝐼𝐻. And so Baba Mustafa blindfolded, they led him into the room to sew back up 𝐿𝐼𝐻, to keep it a secret. And so they sewed up 𝐿𝐼𝐻, and nobody could tell a difference. That's how good Baba Mustafa was. But then the thieves returned to find that dead 𝐿𝐼𝐻 that they placed there to scare off intruders was gone. Somebody knew about the cave. So they tried to hunt down the person who did this. The thieves asked around, and they finally found Baba Mustafa and asked him if they knew anything. And Baba Mustafa told them that he sewed up somebody the other day. And so what happened was, Baba Mustafa spilled the beans and told it was Ali Baba who ordered this. The thieves now were hunting Ali Baba for going into their secret cave. And so what ended up happening was they would go by day to go find Ali Baba and follow him home. And as soon as the one thief saw his house, he put a marker on the house so they could return by night and kill everybody inside the house. However, Ali Baba had a clever servant girl, Morjana. Morjana saw this and caught wind, and she put a mark on every single house in the town. When the thieves returned, they could not find Ali Baba's house anywhere. And so the leader of the thief killed the other thief who failed him. And so the next day, the next thief went around to find Ali Baba's house. When he found the house, it had a small chip inside the doorstep. So he remembered, this is the house of Ali Baba. And so the thief returned by night, but clever servant Morjana caught wind and put a chip in every single doorstep of every house in the town. Oh, and that servant, the thief, went back to his leader. He executed him for his failure. And so, of course, the third day, the thief himself, the leader of the thieves, decided to go find Ali Baba himself. And so, the thief went over to Ali Baba's house and disguised himself as an oil merchant, selling lots of oil and a man in need of refuge. And so, of course, Ali Baba didn't know who this thief was, let him in, and the thief brought with him 38 jars. 37 of the jars were filled with the thieves, 1 jar was filled with oil. So that when the thief showed the jar with oil, Ali Baba thought that all the jars would be filled with oil. But then something happened. Clever Morjana, she got wind of this little plan of the thief again. And so what she did is, secretly, while they were discussing business, she poured hot oil in all of the jars with the thieves, killing them all. And so when the leader of the thieves roused his men to come up to arms to kill Ali Baba, nothing happened. And he looked inside the jars to find all of his men were dead. And so the leader of the thieves ran away, cowering away. But that's not the end. So of course, Ali Baba's son inherited 𝐿𝐼𝐻's great wealth and business. So the leader of the thieves befriended Ali Baba's son. And so Ali Baba's son invited the leader of the thieves to come to a big banquet. And of course, Ali Baba didn't recognize the thief. So the thief was amongst them in the party. But then Morgiana, the servant girl, got wind and recognized the thief. So in a lovely sword dance, she was entertaining all of the people at the ball, and she drew her sword in the sword dance and killed the thief, the leader of all of the bad guys. At first, Ali Baba was angry with Morgiana. Why could you kill one of the guests? But when he realized that this was the leader of the thieves, he rewarded Morgiana by freeing her from her bondage and slavery and letting her marry his son. It was happily ever after for Ali Baba and his wife, and the thieves were now no more. Boys and girls, something interesting about Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Did you know that with all the thieves gone, Ali Baba was the only man who knew about the secret cave? Oh, Ali Baba, I wish I was him. I wish I found this cave. But anyway, enough fairy tales. That's not true, of course. Just yeah. I could go on for another 1,000 nights, but we tell one story per night. Sorry, it's not time to sleep. Yes. A question over there. Yes. Oh, Sinbad the Sailor. No, those were for previous nights. Yes. So, my friends, it's now time. I know. But friends, it's now time to sleep, all right? So, my friends, we sleep, and tomorrow we do our first day of training how to be a trader. So, lie down, let's go to sleep. Nice good night. That's enough stories for one day, yes? Ah. Good morning, my traders. Come on, get up. Those goods are not going to sell themselves. Get up, lazy bones. Get up, lazy bones. Ah, so my traders. It is now the morning, and I have your first duty of training to be a trader, yes? Although technically yesterday was day one, because every trader knows that a good story goes very well for business, yes? Yes? Yeah. So, in order to fulfill, just stand in a line over here. In order to fulfill our first duty of trading, I've got a little game to play, yes? Oh, thank you. This is the wrong one. That will cost you, yes? All right? You owe me afterwards, all right? Okay. So, boys and girls, the first game is a little game, well, it's a little fun thing that I like to do with my customers, yes? So, I would like you all to stand by my side over here, and have a seat on the chairs right there. Ah, good, excellent. So, my traders, before we start the game, I'm sure you're wondering, what do us Ottoman traders eat? Of course, the stomach is the factory of the body, and it's very important. So what do you think we all ate, huh? Food? Hot dog. Hot? What?
Hot dog.
What's that?
Buns.
No. From the audience, any guesses as to what us in the Ottoman Empire ate?
Trees. Grass, mud.
Grass
Dog
and mud?
biscuits.
No. I will show you.
Animals. Turkey. Crazy pigs.
We in the Ottoman Empire, my friends, yes, we ate dates, yes? Breakfast time.
That looks like bottle.
However, you have to earn breakfast, yes? Nothing is for free in this world. The trader knows that very well. So you have to play my game in order to eat. All right, please, take a seat, my friend. So, thank you. Every trader knows that is to earn his food, yes? So you will have to earn the food by playing my game, all right?
Okay. Okay. What is the game? Hot dogs.
Trade offer there? No? Yes? Oh. All right. So, this game works very simple, yes? I will take a date like this and put it under the bowl like this, yes? And I will put another bowl. Then what I'm going to do is shuffle the balls around like this, yes? And then you have to guess which one the date is in. Wait, before you guess, the rule is, if you get it right, you get to have breakfast. If you get it wrong, I get a date, yes? So, who wants to go first? Yes, hands down, hands down. Okay, 3, 2, 1, hands up. I saw your hand first. Come, stand by this side of the table.
I know which one it is.
So, kneel down on your knees like this. Yes, nice and low. Yes, good, good. So, welcome to the game. Here is the date up for grabs. Yummy breakfast. But you have to earn it first. So, look at which one it's in, all right? Ready? Go. Which one was it in? You get breakfast. Give him a hand. All right, hands down. Who wants to go next with my game? I saw your hand first. Come on up. So here is the date on your knees there. So, you ready for the game? Watch where the date is. All right, audience, you watching, maybe you can help her, maybe not, we'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1. La 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 la. Which one is it in? This one. Well done. Give her a hand. Well done. You've earned breakfast, my traders. Have a seat again. So who's next now? Hands down. Hands down. Right, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. I saw your hand. So this time, I'm going to add an extra ball, yes, to make it harder. So, here is the date. Watch where it goes. All right, ready, steady. Audience, you watching, yes? All right, my friends, you need to be seated, yes? 3, 2, 1. That's not too easy, huh? How's that? 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 Which one is it in now? Give it a hand! Go have a seat. All right. Who's next? Hands down, hands down. 3, 2, 1, hands up. You want Here is the date. In it goes. Audience, watch where it is. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Shuffle, come on, shuffle it. Shuffle it, shuffle it. You're watching, you're watching. All right, go have a seat now. Thank you, thank you. All right, go have a seat now. So, let's see if he can guess which one it's in, huh? Oh! Give him a hand. I train these traders too well. I'm not profiting from this now. All right, last one. You, yes?
I haven't played.
Oh, you haven't played. Fine, you first. Fine, we'll... So, we have the date here. However, 4 balls this time. This time I certainly will profit from this round, yes? Alright, so, ready? Alright, my friend, you ready to help me? Okay, here's the date. Wait, let him see. Okay, help me shuffle. Go, go, go.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The date came out. No, wait, I think I know where it is. I know where it is. Where is it?
Even I don't know which one is in now. Of course.
Yeah, it fell out. So it fell out of the bowl when everyone's on the and then he's like,
Alright guys, rest of you sit down by my side again. Alright, you ready for this one, yes? This time we add 5 balls.
Daniel, you're gonna get 6 balls next time.
Alright, so you ready now, my friend? Here's the dates. Everybody see the dates? Fresh, my friend. Be quiet. Yes, thank you. Date goes in. Ready, steady, go. Which one is it in? Think he's got it, huh? I hope not, else I'll be in such a deficit if he gets it again. Oh no! Give him a hand. Alright, last one. Who was it? Come on up. How many feathers am I wearing? Alright, rest of you sit down over there at the back. Alright, final one. You ready? So you see the date? It's going in this bowl, right?
It fell, I think.
So, ready to start. Alright. Where is he gone?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I'm ready to start.
Oh, you ready? Yeah. Oh, good. Alright, so you're watching which one it is, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, off I go. Oh, extra balls! Extra balls! Alright, boys and girls, just make space for him to guess. Which one is it in?
Let's go. This one.
Give him a hand. Well done, that is what a trader must do. Always sneaky sneak, yes? Ah, yes. Wasn't that so fun, huh, my traders? Yes. Always remember, sleight of hand might get you a few more coins, yes? It's a very, very real trick of the trade, yes? Alright? Good, good. Alright, so now I have the next challenge for the traders, yes? So traders, I need you to come back and get your silks. You are going to 1 silk each for you. Here we are, 1 for you. 1 for you. Other trader, where are you? Good. You also need 1, yes? There we are. Has everybody got the silk, yes? Oh, good. No, remember, you, since you're the big head, you can sell the coffee, yes? All right. All right, so, my friends, what the game is today now is you have to try to be the first to sell your goods to the audience, yes? But you first have to barter. You have to tell them why it's wonderful, yes? You need to tell and convince the audience why they should buy your goods, yes? So, first to practice, who over here can give a nice good cheer for come and get it? Yes?
Come and get it!
That was not loud enough. You must do it like this.
Come get it.
Come and get it. Come and get it. That was better, much better. So traders, come stand by my side. You can decide to keep your goods. Yes, you can decide to keep your goods, but remember, you have to sell it in order to win, yes? All right. So, on my mark, you are going to go to audience and try and tell them why the goods are so wonderful and why they should take it. If they take it, come back to me, all right? All right, stay all in a line.
Should we show them selling first?
Up to you.
Selling over there.
Selling my dog and my phone.
You see the lovely goods from these traders, audience? See anything you fancy, yes? All right. Boys and girls, ready to go sell your goods? Go, go, go!
Hey, hey!
Come stand by my side if you sold it. Looks like the others are having trouble to sell.
𝐬𝐡𝐷 drive.
Another sale, well done, well done. Oh, is this what you sold it for?
No!
Oh, we are rich now. All right, so. Oh, we are rich. Look at all this sugar that we have. Wow.
I forgot to pay.
Ah, well done. All right, so traders, you all sold your goods now, yes? Got some more. Well done. Keep the sugar, yes? Oh, okay. Shall we add it to our stash, yes? Ah, yes. All right, boys and girls, stand by my side again. So, who was the first one to sail, yes? Come on. Hold on, in a line, my friends. I do the prize now. All right, focus the prize. So, you did so well, you get a date, yes? Ah, well done. Who was second? Yes, come, you also get a date. And you also did so well, here's a date.
I got 100.
Well done, well done. You also got a sale?
Sugar, yeah.
Ah, you also got the sale, I saw. Here's a date, yes. You all get dates, well done. Who's one? You don't like dates? She must be from Europe, yes? Oh, well, I get with it. Good job. So, the finest dates in Arabia. Anyway, so this is still not profitable enough. We still need to travel and find better trade, yes, all right? So, part of being Ottoman trade is the long excursions that we go. Hiking over mountains in Anatolia, all the way across Persia and even Greece and the Mediterranean. We are now going to have to go on a journey, yes? You will all follow me and we will try find more business, yes? All right?
Now ring the bell.
All right, so traders, come gather in front of me.
Can I have a stick?
We set off in 10 minutes, yes?
Can I have a stick?
All right, so, boys and girls, this is going to be a very harrowing journey, yes? Very tiring, all right? So please, share out the dates. We need the energy, yes?
Who wants a date?
I must keep this for the journey. All right, boys and girls, come to my side. Let's get ready to go find the riches across the lands. Let's go. Finest silks in Anatolia, finest furs in all the land, coffee from Turkey. Come get it, come and get it.
Whatever.
Come and get it. Over the mountain, over the mountain. Come on, over the mountain. is this? Oh,
How many feathers am I wearing?
I put that
do you, this looks like a cave's entrance. Wait. Do you think it's like from the story that I told last night? You know, the Alibaba and the 40 Thieves? Remember, Alibaba never told anyone where the cave is, so nobody knows. So maybe this is it. All right, fine. I tell you what, we need to all say open sesame at the same time, all right? So, ready to say all at the same time, all right? Okay, say. Say open sesame, yes? No, that wasn't in sync enough, oh yes? Maybe I do count down, all right?
Open sesame, not open sesames.
Yes, open sesame, all right?
Open sesame.
All right, together at once. 3, 2, 1. Nah, this is a fictitious, it's nonsense. You guys can keep trying all you want, all right?
Open sesame. Mine now.
Do you know what this means?
No.
It is the cave.
I'm witch.
What is inside?
We go.
Come, I found it! Come here! Boys and girls, do you know what I just found? The finest silks in all of Arabia, yes? However, we're broken, we need to sell them, sadly. Yeah, we can't enjoy them, but they're so nice.
Why don't we sell them dates?
I know. Because then we don't have food.
It won't pay enough. I'm in debt, all right? Oh. Sadly, it looks like there's nobody to sell it to. What was that?
Let's just take a look. Quickly, let's run. Quick, say something. Go on, Harry Potter. Down. I think it's Harry Potter.
I see you have a lot of silk, huh? Are you selling that, yes? Yes, we are, everybody. We're selling the silk. Come on, sell it to me.
Okay.
I tell you what, I don't got any money with me, but what I will do is I will do a trade, yes? Here, I trade you all these wonderful, beautiful European clothes for those silks, yes? Here.
What have you done, my traders? Oh my gosh, what have you bought now?
You did it!
They've all wasted the money on European clothes now. Although I suppose you know what? In light of the modern times, unfortunately, this is what gets the wealth, unfortunately, yes. We profit from it, but we have to sacrifice our pride to profit in today's world. All right. Oh.
Oh, we got a Scottish woman.
My pride is gone.